During the strike, when the strike happened in 2023, when all our jobs went away in the entertainment business, I called Naya and I was like, Naya, look, I know we're on strike, but what do you think about shooting a proof of concept now while we're on strike? So when the strike is over, we'll actually have something to show people,
Right.
as a pitch instead
Let's be
of us
productive
trying.
during this time.
Yeah, instead of just trying to tell people how to see our vision, let's show them the vision. And so she agreed. So we got to work on developing the show to shoot a proof of concept. And I was like, well, if I want to stack it with as much gunpowder as possible, I need to attach somebody that is in this space to give our show some
legitimacy.
Yes. So I tentatively called Keisha Lance Bottoms and was like, hey, this is Terri J. Vaughn. Would you meet with me?
I know she was like, yes.
She was.
Terri,
she was
let's
like,
go.
yes, let's meet up. Let's go to breakfast.
That's awesome.
And so we met. I told her the idea, pitched the whole thing to her, and she loved it. And she was like, absolutely, I will join you. I want to be a part of this.
That's amazing.
And so once we got her on board, we were able to get the funding to shoot the proof of concept that we wanted to shoot. And I was like, look, I only want to shoot it if it can look like it could air. I need it to look exactly how we want it to be.
Okay.
And so I got the team together. We have a dope ass team of people in Atlanta who came together, helped me shoot this, and we shot it. It came out exactly how I wanted to see it. And once the strike was over, my agents sent it out.
That's
and we got
awesome.
calls left and right.
Yes. And you went with Tyler Perry.
And we did. We chose Tyler Perry.
Now tell me why.
choice.
I mean, and I'm not
Several
questioning it. I
reasons.
just want to know, tell me what was in your thinking when you said we got calls, but Tyler Perry's what
because,
we
and it was a tough decision, not to, because had never happened to me before. So I've been doing this for a long time, right?
Yes.
I have pitched shows.
I
over
saw you
20
writing about that. You're like, I got
Yes.
hundreds of shows.
Yes. And it's always, the pitch. We get ourselves ready. So I'm getting me, Naya, and Keisha. We're like getting our pitch together. We're rehearsing it so that we're ready for our meetings. Our first meeting actually was with Tyler Perry Studios. And so we get on the call and immediately we're ready to jump in, and they jump in and start telling us everything they love about the show and
that's
why
amazing.
we need to go with them.
Oh, wow.
And I
So
was
you're
like,
not
come
even
on,
pitch
pitch me.
pitching.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
pitching you.
Pitching you.
And that
That's
happened
amazing.
with every
That's
meeting.
amazing.
That's
So they made us an
amazing.
offer right there in our first meeting.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, so this is like an offer? Like, y'all want the show? And they were like, yeah.
Because the truth is, an
That's
offer also don't
amazing.
mean it's going to actually happen.
Right.
Because sometimes an
1000%.
offer could keep you tied up.
1,000%. So they laid out all the reasons why we should go with them. And we were like, okay, can we get right back to you? We have some other meetings.
Yeah.
Right. And so in every meeting after that was the same thing.
That's
We were like, we already have an
that's
offer on
unheard
the
of.
table.
Right.
So, and they were like, well, consider this offer number 2.
wow.
Damn.
And it kept happening. Like, it kept happening.
And
That's
shouldn't that
So
proof
now-
of concept was part of investing in doing
One,
that?
it would have not gone
Right.
that way if we did not do that.
Okay.
So thank God for the thought dropping in my soul to do it.
Right.
And so after, meeting with everybody, and these are all like amazing people that I have been wanting to work with for years, all of them. So it was a very hard decision for me, but just after all the conversations, going back to what you said about the offer and getting a deal doesn't mean that the show is actually gonna happen, right?
It could actually destroy something from happening.
It just can hold you up. And though I think everybody went in it with great intentions, and I do think that they were really, going to push for the show and support the show. The only one that really had the power to pull the trigger and go now, and after having like a couple of more meetings with Tyler himself and how he was just so supportive and wanted to be collaborative and asking us all these amazing questions, we were like, we feel safe with him.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We feel
That's
safe
great.
with him. And so, this is a part of a new entity for Tyler, his deal with Netflix.
And it's been going well.
It's been going amazing.
I definitely watched Beauty and Black.
Yeah. And
I'm like, when are we gonna finish this?
We were the first comedy that he was bringing to the network, and so everything was fresh and new and exciting, and they were the perfect partners for us. Just been amazing.
Well, again, congratulations. But I love like a lot of things that you touched on in that story, because like you said, you've been pitching, prepping things, but then also having something to show.
Yeah.
Right. Because sometimes a lot of people will have ideas, but having something to actually be like, here's what it's going to look like. It. Yeah. That makes all the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's facts.
I think so. Because when you're trying to get somebody to see what you see in your head and you're telling them and you're talking.
And it's hard for them to imagine it, but if you could just be like, hey, look at this.
You got to touch a chat GPT. Hey, I need you to film this and put this together.
Yeah, so that made the huge difference.